Ladies and gentlemen, another game of Dendi, because I want to see top-notch surrounds. And let me tell you, Mr. Dendi is playing MK. He said that he doesn't like to play Pala Rifle, he wants to play the Footman openers, but he doesn't like to play Archmage always, and he's also utilizing his gamer skill. Yes, he can click quickly. He's very gifted at video games, and we've combined bolt surrounds with his fast clicking. Let me tell you, Mr. Dendi can bring pretty explosive games. We saw one game versus Undead when he played like one base and he was just bolt surrounding enemy heroes over and over again. Sometimes too much, because you need to remember, if our opponent army is big enough, then basically, ladies and gentlemen, we can for some time have a big problem with like keeping the surround, because our units will die, you know. It takes some time to kill opponent hero, and if we have fragile units, if their like Nova is there, then the footies will die. But it's a different matchup. We are playing versus Orc, and you may say, Saul, you like to pose like this Warcraft 3 expert commentator. Have you seen MK versus Orc recently from pro players? And my answer is yes, but on very specific maps. Fortitude comes to mind with his MK gameplay on Concealed Hill, but he plays MK expansion. He creeps level 3 with expansion like as the last camp to get level 3, then he expands, and then he bites Boost of Speed on his MK, and he wants to spend all of his mana to harass the opponent headhunters. On Twisted Meadows I saw the similar idea because of like a level 3 creep road as well, but on other maps not really, and also it's not also like that often to see. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm curious what Mr. Dendi is going to do. He's taking a lot of militia with him. It's 5 militia, so it's probably to creep the expo. And is Mr. Dendi going to expand? That's a little bit risky. And he forgot farm number 3 for some time because he's not producing more workers. We need more workers. Welcome everybody. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we are creeping nicely. Where is the Orc? And Mr. Dendi, a little bit rusty. He lost one worker, and the Farseer is here. The Farseer is coming, ladies and gentlemen. We have still 4 militia. Where is the Farseer? He scouted us, but he's not really around. Maybe he's going to the main base. There is no tower, but there is a full base wall off, so Farseer can't really connect that well. Mr. Dendi is coming back. He's not expanding. He's like, okay, this guy plays Farseer. I can't really hold versus Farseer that well. And Dendi decides to go one base. And when he's going to pull it off for the surround, he killed one wolf with militia. That's why level 2 was unlocked. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm waiting for surrounds here. I know that they are coming. Knowing Mr. Dendi, he's not thinking about how to win this game. He's thinking how to do the bolt surround. Nice split. He wants to know where the Farseer is, and we are close to the shop. So I would buy Boots of Speed because they are going to unlock soon. Very nice scouting, and we need to hound down the Farseer. Somebody saw the Farseer? I hope so. Boots of Speed, I think that's the item that we need. Welcome, welcome everybody. Hello Mr. Kozak, hello Mr. Sunshine, welcome, welcome. And yes, Boots of Speed are here. So Mr. Dendi is like, give me this Orc! Give me this Orc! Where is he? Where is he? Okay, okay, we are looking for him, we are looking for him. Hello Mr. Orc, where are you? Okay, Orc is creeping, unlucky, and item is there, and he's surrounded. Immediately bolt surround, immediately. There is no defense, so remember the footies are fragile, but TP forced. I like that Orc is teleporting. Mr. Machiavel, he's teleported before he took too much damage. And ladies and gentlemen, you know what is next? You know what is next? Bolt surround. I think after this bolt surround play, we are going to see another bolt surround. One of red HP footies is coming back to the base. He will be like hidden inside of the main base, and look at this. Mr. Dendi is like, okay, what are you doing, Mr. Orc? He's like not going to attack his base because, yes, look at this, body block, body block. Farseer is dead. And yes, surrounded. We see the pattern here. Plus 100 XP and then he just can't stop surrounding. He just can't stop surrounding, man. This guy is crazy. This guy is so good. How is even possible? And level 3 is now, and you know what? Now he can just push with defense. Because like, he will just bolt surround every unit that is out of position, of course. Farseers in the altar, we are making the MK, yes. We can just click on the burrows, there is no spikes upgrade, you know, so those footies are not going anywhere. Okay, we have club ability, so not even bash. I think, you know, versus like, if you want to pull it off versus like very strong orcs, you will have 0 mana usually. Okay, another shockwave. Juicy shockwave. The orc is defending nicely. Okay. And look at this. MK wants to do another club, but club doesn't work that well. Orc is able to out-micro the club. The peons are not dying. And the problem is for Mr. Dendi that there is not enough damage to finish them. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's now? What's now? MK, yes, again, I think that those clubs were not enough, and I think Mr. Dendi agrees. And now we can't even bolt surround this. We can't even bolt surround. Of course, we are dealing some nice damage. Of course, Blood Mage is crossing the map. Are we playing Rifle Caster or Mass Casters? I think it looks like Mass Casters because we don't have a beautiful... Okay, the TC actually got bolted. Okay, actually got bolted. But spikes are here, but we just hold position here. Okay, Farseer is back, but you know what? More mana on the MK, and it's so hard to remove Mr. Dendi. He's so good. I feel like in like a theater, you know? How do you say in English? Catharsis? What is this feeling when you like watch a sophisticated movie and you are like, oh my god, this movie is so sophisticated. I want more. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Clap. Why clap? Why clap, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, I'm just here to watch the surrounds. I'm a simple man. Please, more surrounds. That's what I want to see. Shockwave is juicy. Mr. Dendi, he will lose his Blood Mage. Not really. Another Catharsis. Unlocked. He just can't stop surrounding. He's addicted. And it's looking pretty solid. He's going tier 3 Mass Casters. Tier 3. What tier 3 has to offer? Inner Fire. We can steal the wolves with our breakers. We can buy Staff of Sanctuary. We can make a Paladin as a third hero. We can make a Knight if we go for the Blacksmith. By the way, do you remember that Lumber Mill is not longer needed for the Knights, only Blacksmith. But of course, in order to have enough lumber, you usually need Lumber Mill at some point anyway. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dendi pulled back. He has a lot of footies and he's going to heal them with beautiful priests. He's spending his money. He had a nice start, but the game is still not over. Ladies and gentlemen, what's now? Well, our opponent lost a lot. Our opponent was trying to go for bestiaries, so it means probably expansion. Not expansion, but tier 2 play with bestiary, and we don't need shamans, because we don't need shamans. Maybe it's going to be expansion. We'll see about that. Of course, expansion, not tiny great hole, just the normal one. Mr. Dendi is going to cross the map again. Even though he's going tier 3, you know, if you are going tier 3, you don't really need to, like, push your opponent that quickly, because you are waiting for tier 3 power spike. Farseer, we are full mana. If we have bolt level 12, we just bolt. Okay, the TC is here. Bolts around, Mr. Dendi. Give me my Catharsis. Where is my Catharsis? Clamp, okay. Give me my Catharsis. Immediately surrounded. Catharsis is here, guys. He can't stop Bolt surrounding. He surrounded him even without Bolt. Get the Farseer. This orc is like, what is going on here? Level 4. Welcome, welcome. We have to teleport out. Okay, so yes, Orc is coming back to the sad reality of being dead in the altar. And Mr. Dandy, can we escape through here? Let's see about that. Yes, we are not blocked. We are not blocked. That's beautiful. Now we can start healing again. We can give mana to the MK. And why we are going to give mana to the MK? To get more bolt surrounds, of course. It's pretty clear. Am I right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what now? What now? Okay. We have some leftover peons here, which is a mistake. So Mr. Dendi definitely has too much lumber. Tier 3 is done. Did we buy something cool? Not really. We have one ivory tower. Buy something cool from the tavern. I would buy like... What is the best like hero focusing hero? Rockets. Buy Tinker with rockets. Just for fun. Just for memes. Rockets is a little bit like mass Stormbolt, but with slow duration, with slow damage, right? Bolt is mass Stormbolts. We can definitely describe it like that. And ladies and gentlemen, let's see. So we went for tier 3, but we don't have any tier 3 like goodies, you know? And Mr. Okay, okay, the orc was trying to surround himself, but yes, definitely we are fighting footies versus grunts. Grunts are not upgraded, Mr. Machiavelli. If you have that many grunts, definitely going for brute. I think he just gave up. Those grunts were just looking at the party. And yes, you know what is next. I think the TC is next in the menu. Give me my last catharsis. It's going to be the last catharsis. I want to see TC surrounded. MK is getting surrounded, but remember that he has powerful clap. He's spending his mana nicely. Clap him, Mr. Dendi. You can outvalue this. Actually, MK may go down. And Mr. Dendi is like, okay, let's stay. Banish! He can't stop surrounding. And he's healing him with the priest. Okay, actually now, okay, he's teleporting out. But Org is so outplayed that I would just leave. I'll just leave. 1, 2, 3 now. Okay, I usually try to bluff it. But yes, not this time. I thought that Org is going to leave, but Org is not. He's not giving up early. Okay, fair enough. Maybe he knows that he's playing versus Dota Legend. Mr. Dendi, of course. But yes, the amount of hero kills is crazy. By the way, in these like game summaries on Warcraft Champions, they see the amount of hero kills. So next time, I'm going to pick Mr. Dendi game from the game menu. I'm going to definitely put a lot of attention into the amount of hero kills, because I think that's what Mr. Dendi likes to do. And you may say, Saul, is Dendi going to win versus the best orc on the planet Earth with this strategy? It's very unlikely, right? He likes to do bolts around because maybe opponent went too close with the heroes, or the early game pressure wasn't enough. But definitely at 1400, 1500 MMR, Mr. Dendi feels so good with this strategy. And as they say, let him cook. Okay, the raider is here. So are we creeping the green camp? I think the TC is at the green camp. Let's see. He was there, Detective SaulApeMan. Okay, bolt. Look at this, there is a snare. And we have the answer. There's a red HP TC. And ladies and gentlemen, I think now Mr. Dendi doesn't need to teleport out. I think Mr. Dendi now will just win. What we can do, we can go actually deep into the orc base to use orc base against the orc. There is no reinforced burrows. And yes, we just position our army here on the top right and we are not going anywhere. We have the healing, we have the mana, we have nice position. The priests are in out of position. The priest position is criminal. With those priests would be like at home, safe, that would be totally different. So Mr. Dendi is still making some mistakes, but what is the most important? Orc is not mining, and Mr. Dendi is. Okay, we have level 3 Blood Mage. That's perfect. Bolt on the TC, Catharsis again. Oh, he broke the surround, but with the clap he goes down. And you know who is next? The Farseer is next. So one more hero kill to finish this game. Clap. Not enough mana. He has mana potion. He can use it. Bolt. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, Orc has literally nothing. And GG is called, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Dendi can't stop surrounding. If you like the YouTube video, please consider subbing to the YouTube channel. Who knows, maybe we'll be already 2,300 subs. We are one sub away. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.